right now on 5 on your side at 10.
The break from the cold continues after some dry time today. We're going to time out some more rain chances tonight.
Changing tunes.
You got to have faith.
The recent moves from the Blues, fans hope are helping the note strike the right chord. A late night shooting puts the community on alert.
It's not safe. I don't feel comfortable.
The deadly crime adding to a growing problem in the city. Welcome to 5 on your side, a late night edition. We're taking a live look over downtown St. Louis. Take a look at those clouds in the sky. Now, we've escaped the cold the past couple of days, but let me tell you, most of us won't be able to dodge those raindrops on the way tonight. Thanks for joining us. It's 10:37. Thanks for staying with us after Sunday Night Football. I'm Sydney Stallworth. Mike Bush is off tonight. Let's get right on over to our meteorologist, Jim Castillo, who's tracking the rain on the way. Jim?
Yeah, hi, Sydney. So that the low cloud, you see that almost to the top of the arch there. And what's interesting is when you look at the Weather First Alpha radar, the Weather Impact Alpha radar, you can see the specks that are popping up anywhere from Clinton County, Illinois, all the way down to Farmington. Again, not widespread, but let's zoom in a little bit here. And even close to Belleville, a couple of showers. Again, very small specks at this point. Now, the Futurecast is showing this widespread rain from St. Louis south and eastward developing tonight. May even get some lightning and thunder in here. We're not expecting severe weather, but anytime you see the yellows and oranges on here, those are the downpours that are possible. And again, if you're north and west of St. Louis, you might not even have a drop of rain, but that rain holds on till about 7 a.m. in St. Louis, a little bit later as we go to the east. And what's interesting, the rainfall amounts will be from almost nothing to as much as over an inch. I'll have that for you coming up in Maine weather in just a few minutes.
Thank you so much, Jen. Let's get to tonight's headlines. Right now, police are investigating a deadly shooting out of North St. Louis. Police say a 22-year-old was shot and killed at 12:30 this morning near St. Louis Avenue and Kings Highway. 5 on your side's Paula Vassan takes us to the scene and shows us the impact that the shooting is having on this neighborhood.
It was just after midnight when police were called to this corner near Kings Highway Boulevard and St. Louis Avenue. Officers found a 22-year-old man with a gunshot wound to the chest. He was rushed to the hospital, but doctors couldn't save him.
I'm worried now, you know what I'm saying?
Antoine Gant lives just blocks away from the shooting. We met him filling up his tires at the mobile gas station, where the news of the murder left him on edge, especially as a father.
Yeah, I don't feel safe and comfortable with my daughter catching the bus for her anymore. She has a King Highway bus to school every morning.
People here at this gas station tell me they're shaken knowing someone was shot and killed just down this street. As police work to find out who's responsible, they're urging anyone with information to come forward. A worker at this convenience store tells us the shooting started as a robbery at the corner. They say an argument broke out, and the 22-year-old victim tried to chase the suspect. But moments later, he was shot.
These people had these senseless shootings for no reason over the pettiest things, and we got bigger things to worry about. Inflation and with the groceries and bills and stuff. Y'all are just trying to kill each other for what reason? We should be working with each other.
This tragedy is part of a troubling pattern. St. Louis police have been investigating a surge in crimes at gas stations. Police said last week they reported more than a dozen cases of theft at gas stations. Many incidents happen in seconds, often while people pump gas or run inside the station. For Gant, the message to his community is simple.
Your life's not worth items, if they ask you for it, give it to them. Don't fight over no phone, no wallet, things you can get back in life. You can't get your life back. We only got one chance to live. We got to live it the best way we can.
Police have yet to release details on a suspect in this case, as Gant holds on to hope and prays for a safer future for his family and his community. Reporting in North St. Louis, Paula Vassan, 5 on your side.
This investigation is underway and truly just getting started. If you're watching tonight and you have any information on this, you're asked to call the Homicide Division. The number is 314-444-5371, or you can call Crime Stoppers, and that number is 866-371-TIPS. There could possibly be a reward involved for information. Well, new information tonight on a rescue from an apartment fire in Limay. Our newsroom has learned a police officer helped one person escape the flames. Firefighters do tell us that the fire was contained to a small utility room and they were able to put it out quickly. Luckily, nobody was hurt. Developing tonight, St. Louis County's senior property tax freeze could be in jeopardy. County Executive Dr. Sam Page said in a letter to the County Council that they would have to stop in-person applications if a budget isn't passed soon. Page says the county wouldn't be able to pay their vendor, and waiting for a new budget could mean delaying applications for months. Online applications would not be affected, our newsroom is told. And tonight, Nelly hosted his annual Black and White Ball to support the Make-A-Wish Foundation and Harris-Stowe State University. The ball took a brief hiatus before returning last year. 5 on Your Side's Laura Barczewski shares the story of one local family getting a very special wish granted tonight.
10 months ago, the Del Rosario family learned heartbreaking news about their youngest son, Max.
He was diagnosed in February with cancer, with Hodgkin's disease.
His mom, Genevieve, says the support has been the silver lining of this tough journey.
Your world stops, and then you're like, but you've got to do it. You're going to do it. You're going to take care of your kid, because that's what we do as parents.
Max says there's really only one way he's been able to keep his spirits up.
By being a total drama queen, I think.
Which is fitting for the wish he made through the Make-A-Wish Foundation, a new home theater.
The ability to be like, ooh, what color do you want the movie theater to be? And what seats do we want? And what's the first movie we're going to watch? I can't even tell you how much easier that has made our journey.
And he already has his favorite movies queued up.
There's so many good ones. Either Home Alone or Home Alone 2.
What he didn't know at the time of this interview is his wish would be granted at Nelly's Black and White Ball.
It really does bring that hope, strength, and joy that they've been wanting and wishing for.
Fundraising at the ball will help support more than 750 wishes in Missouri and Kansas.
They mean a lot, you know what I'm saying? I was one of the kids wishing, maybe not as severe as some of our children that we have going on in our life, but that's what makes it that much more important. So
it's such a beautiful thing to witness. You know, he's been doing it for so long and touching so many lives, so we're just happy to be a part of it, you know, and just witness all the greatness.
And he brought out a star-studded cast to rally even more support, from sports stars, local personalities, to Neo.
I feel like a lot of people get money and get celebrity and forget that you're given blessings to be a blessing.
To Guns N' Roses guitarist Richard Fortus.
I never get to do things like that in St. Louis like this, so it's, for me, it's huge. I mean, being able to celebrate and help give back to the community I grew up in, you know, it's great.
Reporting in St. Louis, Laura Barczewski, 5 on Your Side.
Our thanks to Laura for that report. Looks like a great night. By the way, Make-A-Wish says wishes are getting more expensive every year, and they're in critical need of donations. You can find more information on how you can give on our website, KSDK.com. Just look under the As Seen on TV section. Well, today, Granite City police officers and firefighters played Santa and helped cross off some local kids' Christmas lists. They gave the kids $250 Walmart gift cards to buy whatever they want for the holidays. They even gave them a special escort, blaring the lights and the sirens. Officers say it's an event to help the community and the volunteers.
A lot of these guys see a lot of bad things through their 12-hour shifts Monday through Friday. So today it's a chance where we can just be a human. Yes, we still wear the badge, but we're just normal people. We're fathers, we're mothers, and we just get to watch the kids just carefree, enjoy the day.
The event has helped almost 150 kids since the year 2017. All right, the time now 10:45. Let's go ahead and take a live look at the Enterprise Center. Green lights on, where just a few hours ago the Blues came out with a win over the Rangers, and it's been a game-changing weekend for the team. Just yesterday, the Blues signed on all-star defenseman Cam Fowler. New tonight, 5 on Your Side's Annie Krall hears from players, fans, and the team's new coach on how this weekend could strike a new chord for the Note.
A hockey shift is usually quick, lasting about 40 seconds for a line or player to go onto the ice. But new Blues defenseman Cam Fowler put even the fastest of shifts to shame on Saturday.
Fowler under pressure back to the goal.
Waking up in Columbus, hopping a flight, and being in his new Blues uniform to take on Dallas that night.
Talking with the coaching staff, you know, they wanted me to come in and meet everyone, and so there was urgency on my end to come here and be a part of the team and, you know, kind of get things going as fast as I could.
In Anaheim for 14 years, Fowler was the Ducks franchise top scoring defenseman.
We're built on defense. You know, you go back to the 80s, you know, this is a bruiser type city. You know, we're not soft, we're tough. This is St. Louis, baby.
But it's not just the changes on defense that are helping the Blues change their tune. Having a no-nonsense coach like Jim Montgomery has certainly started to make the difference.
Our habits need to be more consistent. With the lack of practice time right now, you rely on video to teach. And, you know, players got to be able to grab that and then go out and execute the habits, like stopping and starting. As simple as that may seem, it's not that simple when, you know, you're playing a lot of games.
Many fans optimistic with what they've seen from Montgomery this season in his first 10 games behind the bench.
I think the team has made a change. It's like before they seemed like they were undisciplined. Now they're like, okay, they're moving together as a team instead of as individuals.
I always see people, and we've gone across the United States, there you go, that do that. We'll wear Blues hats, we'll wear Blues sweatshirts, and everywhere we go, someone will say, you're a Blues fan, and so are we.
Annie Crawl.
Let's go Blues.
5 on your side.
Let's go Blues, and stick with us, by the way, because of course our Frank Cusimano will have all of tonight's Blues highlights after our show on Sports Plus. Some sad news tonight. Hall of Fame sports photographer Bill Greenblatt passed away this weekend. Greenblatt photographed practically all of St. Louis's sports teams, from the Cardinals and the Blues to the football Cardinals and Spirits of St. Louis on the hardwood. His work is on display at the Baseball Hall of Fame and has been featured on the cover of Sports Illustrated. Now, he was the first photographer to be inducted into Missouri Sports Hall of Fame back in 2021. Greenblatt was 70 years old.
A local baby shower celebrating new life and fighting to protect the women who bring it into the world.
It's really life or death.
The event raising awareness and supporting Black mothers. A miracle cure that may be too good to be true. Our Verify team looks into whether zinc can help your cold more than you think.
After our mostly dry Sunday, you'll need your rain gear again soon. In fact, tonight, details coming up.
Welcome back at 10:52. Today, a local group held a baby shower helping to support Black mothers in our city. Jamal Birth Village is Missouri's first Black-owned midwifery clinic, and today expectant moms were given essentials like diapers and car seats. They also got postpartum care kits so that they can care for themselves after birth. The clinic's founder says events like these are really important for Black mothers.
I had 2 traumatic births as a teenager. I was just treated poorly and I had bad outcomes. After those 2 traumatic births, I said, I have to do something about this. Like, there's a better way. And I found out that there was a better way. And it was a path of midwifery and doula care.
Now, right now, Jamal Birth Village is working on building Missouri's first Black-led birth center and postpartum retreat haven. You can learn a lot more about this project and how you can help on our website, KSDK.com. Just look under that As Seen on TV section. It's 10:53, caught on camera in California. Take a look at your screen tonight. An EF1 tornado touching down outside of San Francisco. Right now, first responders say the tornado left at least 5 people hurt and caused damage to multiple buildings and cars. Now, cleanup efforts have already started to clear the streets. Residents say they never expected something like this to happen.
We were worried about the business, and you couldn't get here because the power lines were down, power was off. You couldn't figure out what was going on, and again, you never expect something like a tornado to hit near where you live.
Authorities say that power is back on in that area and the city's roads are back open. And back here at home, we do have some activity on the way tonight, but luckily nothing severe, right, Jim?
Yeah, not expecting any severe weather. Maybe some lightning or hearing some thunder, especially southeast of St. Louis. So a little bit more on that coming up. But that tornado around San Francisco, very rare for them. Big storm system, though, for that area. And for us, it is quite the system. We were at 52 last hour. We just jumped to 53. So all night we are in the 50s, and those showers are beginning to pop up, just like the models were indicating that we're going to see this kind of form as we get toward the midnight hour here. South wind at 10 miles an hour, high today. So far 54. We might go a little higher than that before midnight. So here's the next 12 hours. Looking at that good chance, if not likely chance of rain at 1 a.m. and then scattered at 3 a.m. around St. Louis, and then still likely at 5 a.m. And then most of that rain is to the southeast of St. Louis as we get into the morning commute. And it is warm. In fact, low 60s tomorrow. So that moisture is starting to bubble into the area. A few showers popping up just about in any county here. And you can see a few down around Madison County. This is where you could get some heavier rain and maybe some lightning and thunder. And then spottier showers have been popping up north of Belleville in Illinois and also Troy and pushing on eastward along 70. So we'll watch this area tonight. Not expecting severe weather, but the Futurecast really does show all those showers and even some rumbles of thunder possible from Rolla all the way south of Interstate 44 in Missouri and likely south of 70 in Illinois. So that chance of rain. If you live north and west, you might not see much, if anything, but from St. Louis south and eastward, again, that rain as we head into the night and early morning hours. Here's 9:15 a.m. It really does move out of here pretty quickly and likely some clearing as we get into later in the afternoon tomorrow. So how much rain? St. Louis north and westward, less than 1/10 of an inch. Just south of St. Louis, likely 1/4 of an inch. And our southern counties, maybe a good inch of rainfall, if not a little bit more, if you get a heavier shower or storm in there. Severe weather will stay in southwest Missouri. 61 for tomorrow. It's breezy. It does clear up. Tuesday's dry at 53, and then as we get into Wednesday, it looks like Tuesday night, early Wednesday, another chance of showers in here, and then we clear up as we get toward the weekend, and it's cold in the 30s.
Time to go on the move. I'm Paul Cook, your transportation reporter from Today in St. Louis. Probably feels like just a flash since Thanksgiving travel, but now it's December and time for more holiday travel tips. So if you're planning to hit Lambert Airport over the holidays, important resources have been created for you.
One of the best tools that we have here at the airport is our website, flystl.com. If you go there, one of the first things that you'll see on the homepage is parking availability. It will tell you how much parking availability is there in the garages, how much parking do we have in the lots, so you can make some choices.
And what about if those parking lots are really full?
One of the areas that sometimes people forget about is we do have 2 Metrolink stations here at the airport, both at T1 and T2. So once you get off the train, you're walking distance from where you want to be in ways of terminal.
This is a really good idea. Remember, you can reduce that holiday travel stress by planning ahead and arriving early. Airports are expected to be packed over the next few weeks, nearly 8 million travelers. So pack your patience and stay safe out there. Paul Cook, 5 on your side.
After this break, an uncommon cure for the common cold. We verify whether one supplement that's going viral tonight should be your go-to health hack. Stay with us. Welcome back at 11 o'clock. With cold and flu season in full swing, you know, a lot of people are searching online for those at-home health hacks, and one is going viral. Ariane Till with our National Verified team looks into whether zinc is as effective as you think.
Zinc is a nutrient found in the body that helps your metabolism and immune system function. People often suggest zinc supplements as an effective cold treatment, claiming they can prevent illness, shorten the duration of a cold, or reduce the severity of your symptoms. Claims like these have led multiple viewers, including Sandra, to ask whether zinc supplements really provide these benefits. So let's verify using these sources. Dr. Payal Kohli, an internist and cardiologist, says most scientists don't believe zinc supplements will help to prevent colds or to substantially shorten their duration. She added that people should be careful about supplementing something that doesn't have proven benefit. Many studies on the effects of zinc on the common cold have been conducted over the years, with mixed results. One study concluded that 80 to 92 milligrams of zinc taken early in the course of a common cold would reduce its duration by about 33%. In other words, a person would feel better more quickly. But another study found no improvement in recovery rates for people who took about the same amount of zinc. And studies that looked at the use of zinc for cold prevention also showed no clear evidence that it works. So we can verify, no, zinc supplements are not scientifically proven to prevent or treat colds. In fact, the Mayo Clinic warns too much zinc can cause health issues like diarrhea, abdominal cramps, and vomiting. And if zinc supplements are taken for an extended period of time, the Mayo Clinic says it could lead to copper deficiency, which can cause neurological issues, such as numbness and weakness in arms and legs. With your Verify, I'm Adiante Till.
All right, coming up next, why write a letter to Santa when you can just talk to him face to face? The Christmas tradition, putting you on the fast track to meet jolly old Saint Nick.
My favorite part of seeing Santa is just getting to see all the boys and girls. So I haven't found one on the naughty list so far in St. Louis.
That's good news for all the kids in town. You know, the holiday spirit pulled into the station a little bit early this year. This year marks 20 years of celebrating the Polar Express at Union Station, taking families of all ages to the North Pole to see Santa Claus himself.
Oh, Santa gets the best part because I get to meet all the little boys and girls. They come and pick me up at the North Pole. And what I get to do is I have the privilege of giving them the first gift of Christmas.
Well, tickets for the Polar Express are available online. The ride runs through December 30th, with the exception of Christmas. Of course, that's Santa's busiest night. All right, let's get to Jim for one last look at the weather and the rain that's on its way, Jim.
Yes, you know, we're seeing a couple specks out there, Sydney, on the Doppler radar. Not much happening now, but a few pushing into southern Illinois. Just look for more widespread rain as we get into the overnight hours. Maybe some rumbles of thunder and lightning south and east of St. Louis. And of course, Anthony will have the full details coming up.
Looks like that could affect us in your morning commute. Well, that's it for 5 on your side. At 10, we're always working on stories focused on you and streaming on 5+. Sports Plus with Banks Cusimano is up next. And of course, wake up with us in the morning.